happy Thursday morning to you all. It's 10:30 here in East Tennessee. I know some of you are just waking up on the West Coast, so if you're here, welcome. Thank you for being here. We're going to do a fun, quick craft today. The last two lives, well, yesterday's live was pretty quick, and this one's going to be pretty quick too. Let us know how you feel about these quicker lives. I know most of you who come live want to chat, so I understand that. Let us know. Anyway, we are going to be sealing vinyl with UV resin. You've probably seen us do this before. It's our favorite way to do things. Generally, when we sell or seal vinyl with resin, we have created a blank with resin as well. So I know Rachel likes to get like the little silicone molds, put some resin in it, create a cute keychain or coaster or something like that, then place vinyl in another coat of resin. But maybe the thought hasn't crossed your mind that even if you're not making a base out of resin, you can seal with resin. Rachel, what was that project that you saw on TikTok? It was like a water globe tumbler thing where you drill a hole in it.
Yes.
And we sealed the bottom of that cup with resin.
With resin,
yes.
Yeah. It was the best because it's so permanent and so easy and quick with this UV resin. It was great.
I've also put 2 layers of acrylic together with resin and cured it, and it's acted as not adhesive because it's not an adhesive, but it stuck the two together. So resin has a lot more benefits and uses than just what we think for like tumblers and like I said, coasters and things like that. So you're typing away over there. I'm just looking to see who all is here. Good morning, everyone. Hi.
Everyone's noticing how long your hair is, Becca.
Have you noticed how long my roots are?
It's all part of the process.
You don't notice as much when it's curly.
You don't.
Yeah. I have an appointment to get it done.
But I have to let you guys know. She wanted to get it done close to the camp with the flock.
Yeah.
Because she didn't want to get it done twice. So she's going to get it done close to camp with the flock.
Well, because it takes quite a bit of time. Like sitting there.
Well, Becca has, to my head of hair, Becca has 3. She has like 3 heads of my hair. She has so much hair.
Anna will only do generally people will get like either a partial or a full highlight. Anna will only do like right here, my mohawk section. She's like, it takes too long. Takes too long. Okay. So I've already cut out the little bases for these motel keychain, vintage motel keychains that we're using. This is an Oak and Lamb file. I'll show you in just a second. There are 3 versions of the file. There's one, go to the overhead really quickly. This is one version and it has the little kind of textured area right here. So if you have a laser cutter or a Glowforge, then you would engrave this part. And then there's another one. I don't even know if you can see it or not. I'll show you the actual file. It has the outline that you would engrave. And then there's a third one that's a combination of the 2. But if you didn't want to do any of the engraving, you can just eliminate that portion of the file, those layers. So this one right here is just the cutout. It doesn't have any of the engraving in it.
And look at that glitter, guys.
Look at this. It is so stinking cute. And I had a little bit of trouble trying to decide what was the top and the bottom on this. So this is the piece of acrylic, and I don't want to take the masking off because I don't want to ruin it, but it's big. And so I thought this would be the top since the sticker was on that. And that's this part. And I don't know if you can tell a difference or not. I'm going to flip it over. It's like the glitter is touching this side. But if you flip it over, it's like there is, you can see right here. See, it's thicker right here, and you have the acrylic here, and all of the glitter is on the bottom here, and none right here. So,
oh, I see that.
So it's like more.
It's like how they poured it.
It's like deeper. I personally like the look of this side better than this, but again, I don't know which is supposed to be which. So just choose whichever one that you like best and go with that.
Yeah.
And that's sort of my mentality for everything anyway, is do what you like best. we're in this side note really quick. We're in this phase with Fallon where she's like, Mommy, do you think my friends would like blah, blah, blah? Or, Mom, my friends are really going to like this. I'm like, baby, do you like it? Yeah, I like it. I'm like, that's all that matters. Same with crafting. If you like it, that's all that matters.
True.
Okay. So let's go over here to my computer if it's working. And I'm going to go to the website and pull up this file really quickly so that we can see what we're working with. If you are an Oak and Lamb member, then you can also download this file. All of our files on our website, if you're a member, are downloadable, and they all have a free commercial use license with them. So that's exciting. We're adding new files at this point weekly, and are building up quite a library already.
Becca has truly outdone herself. Every single release, there's more to love. I'm telling you what. So cute.
So here's the file. I already have it downloaded, but I just wanted to show you really quickly the 3 different versions. So like I said, there's the texture there, the texture with the outline, and then just the outline. And like I said, these are layers, so you can remove that part if you don't want to. It imports right at 4 inches, and I made mine 3.75 inches. I wanted it a little bit smaller. But because we have this as a file, we can also use the file as a template to size our vinyl in Design Space. So let's go ahead. Oh, look at this file really quickly.
Yes.
It's adorable.
I'm so glad that you're showcasing this.
It's adorable. It's
fine.
fine.
I'm fine.
Everything's fine. And this, actually, I made this file so that you can delete that part if you want and then put your own thing. Like if you wanted to put 2020 or 20, you know, whatever, or whatever words on there.
Dumpster fire.
Yeah. Anyway, that's going to be releasing soon. And
So
also, this one is coming up. Rachel's going to be doing this file. We're doing a live on it. I think it's next week. It's confusing me in my head because we have so many different lives coming up. Go to the overhead really quick. We did a prototype of it. So Rachel's going to be teaching how to make this. It literally, Rachel, would you say 5-minute card?
If that.
Which
just goes to show, number one, it's easy, but number two, you can make a lot of these
Yeah.
at one time.
So it's a gift card holder.
Yeah, so cute.
Gift card holder, or you could put a note in there, or a note in money, or whatever. Anna's calling me right now on a live.
Anna.
Girl. Okay, back over to the computer. Apparently I've just locked my computer. We have this, and I am going to size it, like I said, to 3.75 inches. And then I am just going to grab a text box. You could also use a cut file on this if you wanted to, if there was a specific image or cut file that you wanted to use. You could also use print and cut, like a print and cut sticker, and then seal it. You would want to look for a print and cut sticker that is more water resistant or waterproof, so that when you put the resin on it, it doesn't run. The inks don't run. Okay, I'm going to delete this layer too, and then grab a text box, and I'm going to write in Fallon. Fallon requested one of these keychains to put on her backpack.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so mine says camper because it's going to be for my camper keys. Everyone should have a really nice and tacky camper keychain. And then you just size it down. I'm going to hold in my shift button while I press this rotate button. And when I do that, it does it at locked increments, which is nice. So it's not just loosey-goosey. And then I'll just drag this right here until I like the size. It's pretty easy. No manipulation, really. Just sizing and going. That looks pretty good to me. So now I can delete this if I want to. I don't need it. I'm going to weld this together. You can weld or attach, but you need to do one of the two. Otherwise, when you click make it, oh, I thought it would go everywhere. I thought the letters would go everywhere.
Did you detach it for some reason?
No.
It would stay that way, though, if you didn't detach it.
Why did I think that it wouldn't? Good idea. So, hold on. Let me ungroup.
If you ungroup, it's definitely going to go everywhere.
And then if I group back together, then it goes.
Go.
Okay, that's why. Yeah. Okay. So at that point, I would need to weld or attach so that they don't go everywhere. Sorry. Sometimes, I mean, even for us, we need refreshers sometimes because sometimes we forget why things do things.
Amen.
I knew I needed to do it. I just didn't know why.
Chrissy said, I'm just joining. Hey, Chrissy.
Hi.
Because she is so excited to use this file in her Glowforge.
Yes.
It's so
Chrissy,
cute,
have you
Chrissy.
gotten some cute vinyls to go with it? Like, do you have any cute glitter vinyls or anything?
Acrylics. Yeah.
That one? Yeah.
Acrylics, this one that we're using is also linked below. If you
Yes,
guys
the
want
WAI
to.
supplies.
Yes.
They have some really cute color combinations too, but I love lots of color, so that's what I went with. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and press continue and connect to my maker here. And then I'm also just I have a scrap piece of vinyl that I'm gonna load on my mat. In the top left corner, I will bray it down. And then I want to use the premium vinyl removable matte setting, because that's what I always use if I'm doing vinyl. And then I'll just load this into the machine and let it cut out. Let me move this over to the side for just a second.
Chrissy said, I saw Beth's clock and I'm in love. Beth's clock?
The glittery pink. She's posted a couple. Beth's made a lot of clocks. She made one out of like a glittery pink acrylic that she got from WAI.
I have to get Facebook on my phone.
And then she made a really cute one. Is Beth here this morning?
I think so.
It's early there.
Yeah,
Beth, did you make that one that had the engraving on it, the crafty one? Was it out of MDF or wood? It was so cute. It had the little movement on it, the little ticker talker.
Oh, ticker talker.
The ticker talker.
Oh.
I'm making up lots of words today.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I like it. I have a maker at home, not a Maker 3, so I went to make stickers. And I saw that my Cricut button was flashing because it was ready for me to push it. But for some reason in my head, I thought that was the power button. And I was like, what do I push? I do this every single day.
It's muscle memory.
So weird.
Things like that happen all the time. Once you have to think about something, you're like, how the crap do I do that? Because you just do it.
Where's the play button?
Yeah. Now, so Anna's chimed in. Hello, Anna.
Hi, Anna. I told them you were trying to call me. Did you need something, Anna?
No, I texted her. She said she's good to go.
Okay.
I was trying to make sure there wasn't some type of emergency.
Yes.
She said, if that's that sparkle glitter keychain, I'm going to need one of those. So my question is...
What would you like it to say, Anna?
No.
Oh.
Everyone has been offered and given a keychain now except me.
I told you why.
Let's change the subject. Oh, then Anna says, OMG, look how long your hair is. I know, Anna. That's what I said when I walked in. But how long does it take you to straighten that mane of yours?
Not too long.
Really?
No. I've got it down to a science. I have a Dyson hair dryer, and so that helps get it pretty good and smooth.
The air wrap or the hair dryer?
The hair dryer. Yeah, I got the professional one. So it's really nice. Oh, I need some transfer tape.
Yeah, Anna said that she hasn't seen it down in forever. Guys, yesterday, you guys know that I brought cupcakes yesterday to work. There was a couple left, and I asked Anna if it would be super rude if I ran into her salon and dropped her off some cupcakes. And I thought it'd be easier than taking the whole entire container in there to just take like a little container. But it wasn't quite tall enough.
So she smushed it in there.
I smushed the cupcakes down. And one of my favorite things that Anna does is every time she eats one of my cupcakes, which is fairly often, she says, Rachel, you have outdone yourself. It's like I wait on that comment to know if I can even sleep that night without crying.
What would you do if she was like, yeah, you've done better?
Oh, no. She would never. But I wait on her to tell me that. And she texts me, she said, Rachel, that was the best smushed cupcake I've ever had. You've outdone yourself. And I'm like, that's all I needed to know. I'm
rolling when Rachel's like smushing the lid on the top, right? And then she's like, oh, I think the icing is hard. Not that it's hard icing, but hard enough that it didn't like smush, like
to stick.
Yeah. Yes. And she took the lid off and everything. It was so funny. Okay. I'm using clear transfer tape. I like clear transfer tape a whole lot better than I used to. All I used to use was the paper masking transfer tape because it worked really, really well. But I love this stuff from Amazon. It's clear so you can see through it, but it's not so sticky that it doesn't remove from the vinyl very well.
And we talked about the price difference. It's 60 feet of this for like $15.
Really, really nice. I mean, we have a whole roll we haven't even touched, and we still have all of this.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
We're going to be using this until
We'll have it
Fallon's
forever.
Taking over the company.
So I'm very curious. I want to see a poll. If you put things on like a keychain like this, would you, because this is the top of the keychain, do you do it this way or do you do it this way?
I do it starting from the F on the bottom.
That's what I do.
That's how I would do it.
That's what I do. But I want to see what everyone else says.
That's
very interesting because there's not a right way or a wrong way.
No, there's not. Also, 2 things. Sparkle Dumpster. This is StarCraft premium vinyl.
Yes.
Vinyl we use every day. The link is below.
It's our favorite.
And then I think it was Shirley. Shirley said, "What is the brand of your weeder? I need a new one." Miss Shirley, that's also linked down below. This is the best weeder tool ever. Go grab it from Amazon. It's like $5.99. It's the best.
We talk about this a lot, Miss Shirley, about the tips. And the Cricut tips on the weeding tools will bend pretty much instantly. These do not. We've had some of them for years and they don't bend, and we love them.
Okay, it is completely even right now.
Really?
I'm saying if it goes up or down.
That is hysterical.
F at bottom, bottom up, F at top. Either one, F on top, F on bottom. I mean, it's completely even.
It's so funny. Okay, so one other thing, if you're new to crafting, new to vinyl, and you don't know much about transfer, when you pull your transfer tape off, don't just pull it up and waft it off. You're likely, especially if it's not a really great vinyl, you're likely not going to have good stickage. Yes, I just made that word up too.
Stickage would also help if you cleaned it with rubbing alcohol.
No.
If you're a beginner, that might help. Becky's a professional and doesn't even need it anymore. It doesn't even help her anymore.
Right. So what I like to do is just pull like this and see how I've folded it right on top of each other. And then I'm just going
pulling back,
like
not
this.
Up.
Correct.
Yeah.
Pulling back, rolling it right off. Great transfer. And honestly, if I were going to be doing a couple of these, I would keep this piece of transfer tape because it's still good.
Yeah.
In fact, I may use it for Rachel's later. I get to choose what.
I get one now?
Maybe I'll put Mama on it.
That'd be cute. That'd be adorable.
Charlie's mom.
Yeah.
Maybe just Mama.
Yeah.
Or Mom Life. Mom Life.
Mom Life would be adorable.
That would be adorable.
Mary said stickage. You heard her, Mary.
Stickage.
You heard her. Sandy said, how do you apply things with the masking paper transfer tape if you can't see it?
Well, it's a crapshoot.
I disagree.
Okay. White, it depends on what color the vinyl is.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's what I was going to
say.
Yes. Which this you could see easily because once you lay it down, the background is so dark you would be able to see.
Yeah.
It's not completely opaque. You can see through it a little bit. I think it's not that hard to work with.
But until we found this.
Yeah.
And we're dealing with others that were way too sticky. The benefit of it being less sticky outweighed the fact that I couldn't see through it.
I agree.
But now that I found this, I think honestly I would choose this. I can't think of an instance, even with paper. I was going to say paper masking transfer tape, if you're putting vinyl on paper, is a good choice. But even this, like I would probably just put it on my shirt or something a couple times to get a little bit of the tack off.
Yeah.
And then use this on paper as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the UV resin here. I may have to grab another one because I don't know if I have enough. But this is the or the J Diction UV resin. And Rachel did a comparison on this and 2 other ones. Actually, I have them right here. And this one won out, hands down. Rachel, can you remember all the reasons? One was that these were like incredibly yellow.
Yellow, bubbly, and they dried in a dome.
Yes.
The J Diction was the only one that dried completely flat.
Yes.
I don't know why.
And clear. So check out that video if you're curious about different UV resins. All of these came from Amazon. They're pretty comparable in price, wouldn't you say, Rachel?
Yes.
But this one
was the cheapest.
Was the cheapest, and it works the best.
Correct.
Yeah. So we love this one. It comes in a 2-pack per box.
It was only like $10 a bottle. And the other ones were 13 and 16, I think, per bottle.
So I'm just putting a healthy line there, and I'm not paying attention. Thank goodness. Make sure you don't get it in your hole. If you do get it in the hole that your Glowforge or whatever has cut for you, it's not the end of the world. You can drill through this and just re-drill your hole. I've actually done that. But just one little line there, and I'm going to just smooth it out. Make sure that your vinyl is completely covered. That's where I go first. Completely cover the vinyl. You don't want to feel any of the edges of the vinyl. And then what you're going to do is, also note that I have gloves on, use gloves. Then you are going to, once the vinyl is completely covered and you can't feel those edges, you're going to just kind of smooth it out onto the rest of the keychain blank.
And Becca, we have a pretty good question here.
Let's hear it.
Do we have a video on mug presses? And this is from Missy. Do we have a video on mug presses and infusible ink? I tried the mug this week and ruined 3 infusible ink sheets. I just couldn't weed them for anything. Missy, Becca, we hate weeding. I hate weeding. I don't want to speak for everybody.
Especially fine, intricate files.
We don't use infusible ink.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, we have. I know I did a video on it, but I don't remember if it was for the mug press. Do you remember what project we did that video for, Rach?
I'll have to check.
So now I'm just feeling, and I am kind of looking. If you have too much, then wipe off the excess and then just kind of put it over to the side a little bit.
Sandy, what transfer tape are you guys using today? The one that we're using today is just some clear transfer tape. It has an orange grid. It is from Amazon. It is wonderful. We also talked about masking paper transfer tape, which we also get on Amazon. And she said, do you like the medium tack tape from 143 Vinyl? We have not used that. We need to get some and try it out for sure. However, we do love every 143 Vinyl product that we have tried.
The one that we are using right now is in our storefront. If it's not linked below, it's in our storefront, but you can check it out. I don't know price-wise which is better.
I'll have
like
to check.
143 or
I'll have to check.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Amazon one's got 60 feet. It's hard to beat.
It's honestly a lot, yeah.
Chrissy has another incredible question for us.
Let's hear it.
Does UV resin self-level the way 2-part resin does? I have to say it depends on your brand. I'm going to cut back off. It depends
go ahead.
on the brand. When I was doing the tests, some of them were way more fluid and some of them were way more thicker. J Diction is on the thicker side. I don't think it would self-level the exact same way that 2-part resin does because it is a little bit more
and it's really
liquidy.
quick.
Yes, and UV resin, Now with Becca moving it around, it's not going to have like finger swipes in it.
Right.
Like she's just kind of moving it
That's
where it needs
why
to
I was
go,
moving it a little bit.
and it's going to level out a little bit after that. But that's a fantastic question.
Yeah. Okay. So I have it on there pretty good. I'm just going to leave it like this. And then we have a very sophisticated method for holding our light here. We use just a nice UV light. And then our boxes here are our ink cartridges.
Oh, fantastic.
For our printer. And this is just a 10-watt UV light that we got from Amazon.
It's LED. That is something to note as well.
Yeah, UV LED.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you just place it right on here. And it takes, if the room is warmer, it will take probably 4-ish minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. If your room is cooler, you'll need a little bit more cure time. If it's a sunny day, throw that sucker outside because it will cure a whole lot quicker outside, especially if it's warm. If it's warm and sunny, I would say 3 to 4 minutes, easy. So we're just gonna let that set for a minute. I'll answer some questions, chit chat.
Audrey says, do you need to wear a respirator with this resin?
If you want to. I do not. I don't really even smell it. Some people think that UV resin smells more strongly than the AB. I don't really smell it. Rachel, you think it smells stronger, don't you?
I think it smells stronger.
Yeah. So it's just very interesting. Make sure if you're not wearing a respirator, make sure you're in a big open room. You don't want to be in a tiny room with things that might smell interesting to you. Did Anna say what she wanted on her keychain?
No, or I just wasn't paying attention. I try to block her out as much as I can.
I was thinking while this cures, maybe I'll cut your alls out.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just going to throw this in just a second.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe, did she want it to say camper?
I don't know.
Well, she's going to get it to say camper because
Do you want me to text her?
Sure, you can. You can. She'll probably want some crazy something that I have to design, and I should have just done what I wanted to, and I had to worry about it. So I'm just going to go to the app store really quick, the app.glowforge.com, and I think I already have the file in here like I want it.
It's not working over here. So
My computer?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, just letting you know. Still on you.
Of course it's not.
Yeah.
I ordered a new computer for any of you asking, wondering.
It's not going to be here till like July.
Yeah, so you'll have to put up with this GPU unit.
Oh, Linda, thank you. We need to just start paying you. She said, she remembers what Anna said. She wants it to say AML or Anna.
She wants her monogram on it.
That's boring. I would just put Anna on it. Never mind. She texted and said my monogram. So now that's 2 points for monogram. So that's what she wants, even though that's boring. But I'm a boring person too, Anna. I think I want Mama on mine. I think Mama's adorable.
M-A-M-A or M-O-M-M-A?
That's my mama. I'm sorry.
Yes.
M-A-M-A, that's cool. Whatever. Float your boat. But I'm M-O-M-M-A.
It's Mama.
Yeah, I'm Mama.
Select your country. I'm getting some interesting things over here on the Glowforge to provide you with the best possible experience. Is it doing some weird update? It's interesting. Ooh, those are cute. Well, I may not get to cut your things out. It says this is taking longer than usual. Try reloading the page. This is my life. I feel like I have to wait on everything.
Yeah, I don't know what. I'm
just going to reload it. Not happening. That's so frustrating. You want a boring green one, Anna? You want the back of this one?
She called me boring. And then I said, I know you are, but what am I?
This new design. I'll upload it as the new design. My computer's still not working on that, is it? Cool. Glowforge?
Chrissy just logged into hers and she's good to go. So she said, quit your browser and try it again.
Well, that must be really nice, Chrissy. Your design is being prepared.
Linda said, no fighting, ladies. Linda, that's what we do on a daily basis here.
Yeah. Let me unplug this, see if that helps.
Our intern Allie, I'm just now starting to torture because I didn't want to run her off too quickly. But now that we're getting to know her, I'm starting to torture her as well. She's taking it well. She's got a good sense of humor. She's got an excellent sense of humor.
My computer hates me. I did quit my browser. It hates me. It's just not going to happen.
That's fine. That's okay.
Good grief. Okay. Not happening. I'll do it after the live. I wasn't planning to do it anyway. I just thought while I'm here, go ahead and do that. Because YouTube and everything else is working perfectly for me.
That's weird.
Yeah. Oh, well.
That's okay.
Oh, well.
Okay. I wouldn't want the live to hinder you from doing your best on it either. I really want things to be good quality, so maybe you don't need the distraction.
Maybe not. Maybe not. I can't stop troubleshooting for the life of me. I love that. Are you a type 1, Chrissy? Are you a fixer? Are you a perfectionist? Let me know. Weird, must be Glowforge's fault. It has to be Glowforge's fault, Chrissy. It can't be mine.
No.
My computer will be here in June, yes. No, when I could have glitter. Yeah, when's glitter?
Is there a long warranty on that expensive laptop, Becca?
I don't know that it's any longer than a normal one. You could get
here's the
Apple
thing.
Care.
Here's the thing. Becca's computer, I think it was a refurb. There's nothing against refurbs at all. This
one was not a refurb, no.
I thought it had to go get fixed.
it was his computer to begin with, and then he had to send it back to get it fixed.
Okay, so something was up about it.
From the
Because let me
beginning.
tell
And I
you,
think it was the video card from the beginning.
this is the only, Becca's that she's using right now, is the only Mac that I have seen trouble with. Honestly, there's Macs that are around here that are 15 years old that people are still using.
Yeah.
I had one that was a 2011, and I was still using it just a couple of years ago, and she was running just like a well-oiled machine. I mean, honestly, if you treat them well, they will work forever. Apple products are good that way, not their phones. Those, I swear they intentionally make their phones start to malfunction after a certain point. But the Apple Watches and the laptops, you can run those things in the ground. But this one's the only one that has given us so much trouble.
No, I did not do Apple Care. I used to get Apple Care on every single thing I purchased.
Did you?
Every single thing. And I never used it. So I was like, I don't know. Talk me into the Apple Care, Christy. Tell me why
Maybe
I
I
need
should have
it.
got it for my watch.
My watch is like 20 years old. It's not 20 years old. It's several. It's like the second generation. It's old.
I fell and busted my butt and went watch first into the pavement and scraped it up last year.
Yeah, I've never had any problems with Apple refurbs. Your computer is a refurb. Both of my previous ones were refurbs.
Yeah.
They were totally fine. There was nothing wrong with them.
I'm just saying, if you can get brand new, of course, you know.
Yes, I love my MacBook too. Okay, let me look at this. I don't want to touch it, because sometimes I touch it too early.
That's a gamble when you're working with UV resin.
I'm just gonna wait for a second and just continue to talk to you all because you know that I jump the gun with things like this.
Yes. No, Scott, all of mine have been refurbs. I'm just blaming that one had to be sent away. Like, this wasn't a new Mac is what I'm trying to say. Becca's was new, but like it had to get some work done on it.
And I'm pretty sure it was
jostled it around.
I'm pretty sure it was the video card. I think it was the problem. Yeah. And that's what's messed up on it now.
Yes, true. Yeah. I don't know why it's been giving us so much trouble.
Also, it's incredibly slow.
But listen, Becca ordered a brand new one. Brand spanking new. That sucker's 2 terabytes. It's got some bells and whistles.
Yeah, I didn't get
keep it for a while.
I didn't get because I think I could have gotten 4 terabytes, and I was like, I don't need a 4 terabyte.
Kat, we're Apple users. I would never go back. All I'm saying about the phones is that if you don't get a new one every year or two, they start to really go downhill. Mine has to be charged twice a day. It's glitchy. My apps will just kind of clear out on me. Of course, I can't have Facebook at all. But the laptops and watches, you can run those things into the ground. Bury me with it. It's going to last that long.
Bury you with it.
Just bury me with it. Keep my Apple Watch on. It'll send you a notification if I finish a workout from the grave. It'll let you know.
Did Chrissy sell me on the Apple Care?
Did she? I don't know.
It's fine. I'll shut up. The apple Kool-Aid is strong in my blood. But the computer one is really good right now. It's the best deal they've ever done. I'll look at it. I mean, I can add Apple Care I can get it and then add it, right? It used to be that way. I don't know if it still is that way or not.
Kat, what are you trying to say to me?
A flip phone.
Kat, honestly, I would use a flip phone. I would. I think I would. I'm not gonna.
That's so funny.
It's an 8, Kat. She's fine.
Okay, I think I'm going to try it now. I'm going to test this out.
Now, my thing was, too, when I was testing it, I would judge it too quickly, too fast, because, believe it or not, it needs to cool down a little.
Yes, it feels a little bit tacky, but it's still hard.
Yes. That is definitely something that I found out when I was testing that.
Apparently, I got a little bit of the UV resin on the side of it that didn't cure, so then I got it on my finger. I'm just going to clean it off with some alcohol. It'll be fun. And even right here.
Chrissy, right now it covers accidental damage. Well, I needed that for my watch then when I went watch first in the concrete.
Well, apparently I needed that the other day.
Yeah.
Our neighbor kid that the kids play with all the time, he basically lives at our house when we're out there.
Oh, yes.
Did I tell you the story in a while?
Yes.
Yeah. Could have used some Apple Care then. Thankfully, nothing happened.
Yes. Yeah.
He likes to call me Becky. He thinks my name is Becky.
And Becca will not.
I will not correct him, which is interesting because I hate being called Becky.
Yes.
I won't correct him. It's so funny.
Scott, do you want a little insight into my life? Okay, I'm going to be 24 next week. I'm married. I have a child. I'm on my mom and dad's phone plan. I won't upgrade because I'll have to go to my mom and say, hey, Mom, can I get a new phone? And I'm too embarrassed to do that right now. I just need to go get my own phone plan, but then I have to change my phone number. Did you know that? I cannot keep my phone number if I change phone plans. I've already asked about it.
Why?
And I really don't want to get a new phone number.
I did.
They won't let me at Verizon for some reason. Maybe it just changed by now. I asked probably, it was last year in 2021, but they would not let me switch and get my own plan without changing my number. And I'm like, well, I don't want to change my phone number.
Yeah, I don't blame
for
you.
my 33 contacts. You know, I don't want to have to alert the media about my phone number being changed. But that's why, Scott, is because I'm still on my mom's phone plan.
But I do, yeah. I use alcohol for lots of good reasons. It's just not what you want me to use it for.
Are you pointing to them or me?
Both.
Okay.
Kat, I'm pointing at Kat, and I'm pointing to Rachel. Yes.
Just for the wrong reasons. That's funny, Kat.
My friend face planted at Disney World during a parade. She fell into the route.
Oh, no.
I am laughing. And landed on her Apple Watch, and it smashed, and the whole place went silent.
Oh,
that is awful. That's awful.
I know.
My 40-year-old sister-in-law and her spouse are on my in-laws. My parents. Is Mom here? I don't want to embarrass her.
I haven't seen Jan.
My parents, they're doing okay, are on Anna's phone plan.
What?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I don't feel as bad.
Yeah.
I don't feel as bad.
But, I mean, they did, because what happened was Anna was single and had her own house and all this stuff, and it just made more sense. It was cheaper for them to combine their house or their phone plans. And so Anna took out the plan and then just added Mom and Dad, and they pay her. They pay their portion of it, basically.
Yeah.
Daddy writes her a little check every month.
Stop it.
Yeah.
That's precious. Okay, I'm seeing how normal this is. I thought I was going to be very vulnerable with you guys, but you're just making me feel all warm.
I think it's way more common than you think it is. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Fallon got her a backpack keychain.
Yeah.
Do you call it a charm? Backpack charm?
I guess so, since she doesn't
It's not
actually need keys.
Yeah. A backpack charm.
It's cute.
It's adorable.
It's adorable.
And guess what? It's permanent.
Yeah. This vinyl will never come up. Like, go to the overhead. Now that it's cured, I don't know if you can see or not. Can you see? It's like a whole new layer, which is amazing.
So you don't feel the vinyl
You
at all.
don't feel it at all.
Smooth. It's very professional.
It will never come off.
No time. Guys, if you wanted to sell these, which by the way, with Oak and Lamb, we do have a free commercial license, so you can sell these. But you could pre-cut all these out, have your customers tell you what name or whatever. All you have to do is slap the name on their UV resin. You could ship these out same day.
Well, I was thinking about that. And for those of you who do craft shows, this would be amazing. Have these cut out in several different colors. They're all the same size. You don't even have to do this part. Just cut them out. Take your joy. Or take your Maker, Explorer, whatever machine you have. Have a couple that are already made, like generic, so if they don't want to customize one, they can just purchase one that has one of your cute cut files on it, but offer customization, because you can tell them, come back in 30 minutes, make them prepay, and then if it were me, I would have a set, like 3 or 4 fonts. You can choose from these 3 or 4 fonts, because then it gets crazy if not. Have them write down specifically what they want on it. And then when they go away, you can easily cut it out, put it on there, put the UV resin on it, and it can be done in less than 10 minutes. So I highly recommend projects like this for craft fairs. So the problem with that is when you do a craft fair, you probably need a buddy with you. So if you're doing this crafting thing, you need to have somebody that mans your craft booth that can take payments and can talk to customers while you're busy with this. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about doing some custom things at craft fairs.
Good point, Becca.
Thanks. Anyway, this has been super fun. Thank you all so much for joining this. I hope if you've never sealed vinyl in this way, then you consider doing it. I would put vinyl on a lot of hard surfaces like this and use resin to seal it. I think we should do some other videos on different things that we seal vinyl on with this. I think that would be fun.
Well, resin, and I would talk about this even for years when I would have other recommendations for you all to seal things with. I would have to explain that they really weren't permanent. You were kind of sealing it as not a Band-Aid because it would work for a while, but you know, resin I would mention is the only true permanent sealer out there.
Yeah.
So I would love to do other videos. I know you guys would love to see them. So I'm sure we would be happy to make some other videos like that.
Heather said, like the video before you leave, please. Yes, please. I don't say it enough, but Heather is actually one of the best to remind me.
She is.
Please like the video if you like it. And if you are not a subscriber already to the Oak and Lamb YouTube channel, please hit subscribe. We would love to have you as a subscriber. We're trying to grow our channel here. And if you like our content, subscribing is a great way to help us grow. Another way to help us grow is to purchase our membership. Rachel has shared the link with you all. If you have any questions about our membership, please let us know. You can comment below if you're rewatching this, or you can email us hello@oakandlamb.com and ask us any questions. We do have membership tiers available. One is a monthly payment option. One is an annual, and you do get a bit of a discount. But we've started liking to say, if you kind of want to give it a trial, our monthly membership is a great way to do that, because if it's not for you, you can cancel with no charge or no penalty. Just cancel. Pretty, I think most people have $20 they can gamble on something that they...
No, I would even go as far as to say, I'm sure most people have $20 they're already spending on something they're not using. So why not cancel that car wash subscription, or that subscription to that third gym you've got?
Or the 6 or 7 streaming service you don't use.
Thank you, Becca.
Yeah.
And switch it to something you will love every single day, which is Oak and Lamb.
And you also will get access to our community, which, if I'm being honest, is the biggest perk, I think. I absolutely love our community. In fact, just this morning, a member posted a picture of a little care package that another member had sent them, because that's the way our community is, taking care of each other, forming friendships over something that they have in common, which is crafting and a general love for people. So I'm proud of our community. I love our community, actually, and I'd love for you to be a part as well. Thank you so much for watching. We do have some
pre-recorded
organic content coming out tomorrow and Saturday.
You'll love those.
And then we will be live on Monday. We were going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, but we've changed it to Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, because Anna's going to be live with us on Monday teaching a graduation card. Look at this card. This is so cute. Really quickly, and then we'll go. This is the card, and if you want to put money in it, there's a little slit right here that you can put money in. And if you don't want to put money in, then you eliminate that cut line. And look, this is how it folds. I've taped mine because I had to photograph it.
I can't even deal.
It folds into a graduation cap.
I can't even deal.
OMG. Cutest thing ever. This is what she's making on Monday. So come back. This is a cut file. It takes no time at all to put together. And if you're an Oak and Lamb member, you can make these for your graduates. Thank you all so much. This has been a super fun, crafty day with you all, and I can't wait to see you next week. Have a great day.